Well, John Schnatter, also known, of course, as Papa John, met today with President Trump about the economic recovery from the coronavirus pandemic. John joins us now live to discuss that meeting. Thanks so much for coming on the show today.
Hello, Greta.
What did you discuss today with President Trump about getting the economy back on track amid this pandemic?
Well, I was kind of Jason Whitlock's sidekick today. He's an alumni with me from Ball State, and basically the message was make sure you let people know they get to keep their tax decrease, that they're going to get their refunds. Two is keep this economy rolling like you did going into 2020, and just stay positive, upbeat, and keep doing what you're doing because you're the hardest working guy in the world.
President Trump has said that he's willing to go bigger on a stimulus package. Talks are, of course, continuing to go on between Pelosi and Mnuchin. What do you think the next round of relief should be focused on at this point?
I'm not sure I'm really qualified to talk about that. That's a little bit above my pay grade. I can tell you that Trump's created his own problem because he's done such a nice job that before the pandemic, unemployment was, 3.9%. Now it's 7.9. Under the Obama administration, 7.9 would be a winner. Under the Trump administration, it's not so good. So he's just created an incredibly high hurdle that he has to go over.
Yesterday, you did come out as a bear on Papa John's stock. Tell me why.
Well, I'm very fond of Papa John's, very fond of the people there. I was simply responding to an analyst or somebody that did some reporting. And as I've said for some time, arithmetic's not an opinion. I think consensus this year is Papa John's is going to make $1.45. If you put a 40% growth rate on that, say they get you to $2. If you put a 30 multiple, that puts the stock at 60, not 78, which, is a 25 or 30% a premium at the current price on a company that's not growing stores, that's really not growing earnings, and is going to run negative comp sales next year. So it wasn't really a slam on Papa John's. It was simply a response to an article. And again, arithmetic's not an opinion.
Of course, you believe that President Trump is the right president to bring the U.S. economy out of this virus-induced recession. And if he doesn't win re-election, though, and Joe Biden were to be put in the White House, what do you see happening to the U.S. economy under a possible Biden administration?
Well, it's like going to a restaurant and you order a dish and the waitress says, you don't want to order that, Mr. Schnatter. It's not going to be good. But you order it anyway, and it comes back, and it's lousy. And you say, hey, it's not good food, but Mr. Schnatter, that's what you ordered. If you want a New York, order a Bellagio. If you want a Louisville, Kentucky, order a Greg Fisher. And if you want socialism, if you want entitlements, if you want this economy to go backwards, order a Joe Biden.
You have come out against the lockdown orders that mostly Democrat governors have been keeping in place throughout this pandemic. We're entering cold and flu season. We're seeing the possibility of some states that have reopened possibly going backward on their reopening. What do you think that will do to the U.S. economy?
Well, again, it's not personal. It's not emotional. It's simply this is what you ordered. In a blue state, you've ordered a shutdown, and blue states are suffering. In red states, where they've been more lenient to get things open, less government, less regulation, more flexibility, the economies are doing much better. So if you want blue state results, order blue state policies, and vice versa with red states.
All right, John Schnatter joining us to discuss the economic recovery amid the coronavirus pandemic after meeting again with President Trump today at the White House. Thanks for coming on the show today.
Okay. All right, Greta, thank you.
Want to see more videos like this? Click on the link below and subscribe to One America News on YouTube. And call your cable provider and kindly demand that One America News is added to your lineup. Call and subscribe today.